Happening now at the U.S. Capitol, we're in the final legislative stretch. The Senate has entered what's known as a vote-a-rama, an open-ended series of amendment votes on the giant, big, beautiful bill. You were looking at live pictures just there, cut out for just a second, but we do have live pictures. We've been following it all morning long from the floor. The amendment phase will wrap up today, followed by a final passage vote, which requires 51 votes. Thanks for joining us on Spin Room today. I'm Vanessa Broussard. In that big, beautiful bill, tax breaks, no tax on overtime, no tax on tips, no tax on Social Security, a $157 billion boost to defense spending, and $150 billion for immigration and border security. Cuts to Medicaid, new Medicaid work requirements, and rural provider funds. With more on this, let's go live to Washington, D.C. to our Kara Castronova. Kara, what's the latest there?
Hey, Vanessa, how are you doing today? Yes, today there was a briefing, and obviously the big beautiful bill was discussed. A lot of questions for Karoline Leavitt today regarding the bill, and can we expect it to get passed by July 4th? Questions about the contents of the bill. Specifically, I have a clip for you with Karoline speaking today on how this is one of the most fiscally conservative pieces of legislation, according to the White House, and they hope to get it passed by July 4th. So please take a listen to Karoline Leavitt from today's briefing.
This is one of the most fiscally conservative pieces of legislation that has ever made its way through Capitol Hill. There's $2 trillion in mandatory savings in this bill, and not only that, the projected growth that this bill will bring to our economy. It will be an economic boom. The Council of Economic Advisors has an analysis that shows that the bill will generate $4.1 trillion in economic growth, and it will cut taxes, putting more money back into the American people's pockets. That's why this president wants this bill to pass, and I know he's busy working the phones and doing what he needs to do today to make it happen. So
upwards of 600,000 North Carolina.
And also contained in that bill, Vanessa, is the need for, obviously, the funding for more detention facilities across the country to detain illegals. According to Karoline Leavitt, there's only 7,000 ICE agents doing this important work, so obviously more funding is needed for that. Here is Karoline Leavitt today speaking on the border and the need for more funding for ICE agents.
I think his trip to this detention facility actually underscores the need to pass the One Big Beautiful Bill, because we need more detention facilities across the country. The last administration let in nearly 20 million illegal people from all over the world, and this administration is focused on arresting and detaining them. But in comparison to that 20 million illegal criminal population in our country, we only have 7,000 ICE agents in the interior who are doing this very important work. And so we obviously need more personnel, we need more resources, and that's why we need to pass the One Big Beautiful Bill.
So you can.
Then, as you can see, obviously, Karoline really stressing the importance of more funding for ICE agents for keeping the border secure. And speaking of keeping the border secure, there's so much talk today at the briefing and in general making the rounds, this new alligator Alcatraz, they're calling it, where Ron DeSantis built in record time a new facility that will have up to 5,000 beds to house, process, and deport criminal illegal aliens. And this will be in the Everglades in Florida. President Trump is scheduled to take a trip down there tomorrow with Secretary Noem to check out this new alligator Alcatraz facility. According to the press secretary, there will be a lot of, alligators, crocodiles, and pythons that are naturally there present in the Everglades. So that will discourage, people from trying to break out of the facility or try to get away because of that natural habitat. So I'm assuming that would mean that you don't have to pay for much security for this alligator Alcatraz, because there are wild animals that will be performing those duties, Vanessa. And here is Karoline Leavitt today speaking about alligator Alcatraz.
On a scheduling note, tomorrow, President Trump will travel to the great state of Florida to attend the opening of a new illegal alien detention center located at Dade Collier Training and Transition Airport, alongside Secretary Kristi Noem, Governor Ron DeSantis, Congressman Byron Donalds, and other state and local leaders. We hope to see many of you there. The facility is in the heart of the Everglades and will be informally known as Alligator Alcatraz. There is only one road leading in, and the only way out is a one-way flight. It is isolated and surrounded by dangerous wildlife and unforgiving terrain. The facility will have up to 5,000 beds to house, process, and deport criminal illegal aliens. This is an efficient and low-cost way to help carry out the largest mass deportation campaign in American history.
So yes, very interesting things coming out of that press briefing today. Everybody focusing really on the big, beautiful bill. Obviously, right now, a lot going on right now at the Senate. People having a lot of questions about specifically, there was a reporter, Vanessa, who asked about the Green New Scam, for lack of a better word. That is a question that I did want to ask about President Trump making a phone call over the weekend to Senator Thune about really pushing through ending the Green New Scam and ending those tax credits and those government subsidies for wind turbines and solar panels. Another reporter from the mainstream media asked the question in the negative, implying that this would cause jobs to be lost and things like that, which isn't true. That has been proven to be untrue. All of those jobs that are gained obviously with this green new energy are lost with other traditional energy jobs like oil and gas and all of the traditional forms of electricity that are not powered by solar or wind turbines, which are known to not work and actually be more of a burden on taxpayers. So that was today's briefing in short, and a lot of questions still people have about this big, beautiful bill as we come into the 4th of July this weekend, and everything going on in Washington, D.C. The president really hoping to have that bill approved by the Senate and to sign it by July 4th. He said that this was a goal of his, and the press secretary reassured everybody in the briefing room that that is going to happen and that they are very hopeful that that bill will become law by next week.
Right, and Kara, you have Rand Paul, who is concerned about the debt. He's against it. You had Tillis, he was concerned about the Medicaid cuts. Susan Collins, Lisa Murkowski, they've also expressed concerns. But when it comes to the Democrat side, they are united, of course, in opposition. And as you just mentioned, President Trump hoping to sign this before July 4th if both chambers can concur. So we'll continue to follow the news there. Kara, thank you so much for that report.
Thanks, Vanessa.
Now to the stock market. Wall Street is off to a great week. It's always a good time to invest in gold and silver. Let's go to Mike Lindell and Fisher Liberty Gold with more on that.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Lindell TV. And today we have one of our greatest sponsors, Fisher Liberty Gold. And Adam Jackson is with us today. And I want to tell everybody right now, while you're waiting, so we can, or before we talk, let me give you where you guys got to go. All your stuff. I'm going to cover this real quick. If you go to mypillowgold.com, and you're going to say, why MyPillow? You're going to find out in a second. mypillowgold.com, and if you go in there, or you can call 800-617-5373, 800-617-5373. You might want to beat the rush right now before we start talking, but when you're doing that, you're going to receive a free presidential gold guide and a free silver coin. Now, if you do any ordering, you're going to also, if you qualify, you're going to receive a free MyPillow and up to $20,000 in free silver with your order. So you guys, and I'll tell you, Adam, thanks for coming on. And we were just talking before the show. I haven't met you yet, but you do a lot with Fisher Liberty Gold. And I want to tell everyone, where we're at, with all the anomalies and deviations going on out there in the world right now, is just, what's with Fisher Liberty Gold? Tell us about gold and precious metals. You guys have other precious metals too, don't you? And but tell us a little bit about your company. I know I brought Fisher Liberty Gold on, as you all know, back in early January with Alexander. You've all met him, and they've been just the greatest sponsor here at Lindell TV. But more importantly, I've heard all good things because they treat every customer like their only customer, and I love it. So take it away, Adam. Tell us a little bit about Fisher Liberty Gold and how you're going to help our customers out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Fisher Liberty Gold, we're a Christian conservative organization that's located out of Los Angeles, California. We're actually expanding. I am leading that expansion myself. We're moving over to Miami, Florida, so we can service all parts of the United States, right? We're here to get gold and silver in every single American's portfolio. Why? Because gold and silver has been the only asset class proven to hedge against inflation, but not only give you wonderful returns, almost the same as the S&P 500, 12.2% over a 35-year case study. So we're selling the best performing asset class available right now. And if you look at the geopolitical tensions, we're, facing issues in Ukraine. We're facing issues in Israel, Iran, and even back at home. I think gold and silver is vital in anyone's portfolio to mitigate anything that could happen with those situations. What comes to my mind first and foremost right now, I think a lot of people are paying attention to what's going on within Iran. Right? I mean, they control a lot of our oil supply. And if we lose oil supply from Iran, then that would put a strain on American people. They're talking $7 to $10 gallons of gas. I know me personally, I'm paying $4.70 right now. And, that's breaking the bank. So with that being said, if we are to continue the way that we're going with inflation, Americans couldn't do anything better but get gold and silver inside their portfolio.
Absolutely. And I want to say, everybody, you've all seen it out there. This gold company, that gold company, and everywhere you turn, you have a lot of gold companies. But I'm going to tell you why we have Fisher Liberty Gold. There's a couple of reasons, everybody. One, I vetted them. They're great. They treat every customer like their only customer. And you're talking about margins and stuff there. These guys are the best. They're the best you can get. And they sponsor Lindell TV. And I'll tell you what, I don't just have, as you know, have sponsors come on. It used to be just MyPillow. And I said, you know what, I'll reach out. We need more help. And, I vet the companies, like you just heard, Christian conservative company, Fisher Liberty Gold. I don't bring people on just because, we need money and just come on and don't vet the products or the company. And I'll tell you, everybody, I can't say enough about Fisher Liberty Gold, how great they are because of their customer service. And by the way, you can be a customer right now. I'm going to interrupt this for my own internal commercial here. So what I want you all to do right now is I want you to go to mypillowgold.com. And you say, why MyPillow? Because you can get yourself a free pillow with qualified buy right now. But mypillowgold.com, or I want you to call 800-617-5373. Okay? First of all, you're going to get, when you do that, you're going to get a free presidential gold guide. You're going to check this out. And you're going to get a free silver coin just for making the effort. And you guys, and then you're going to find out you're going to want to do something. You want to buy some, get some precious metal, get some gold, get some silver. Be proactive. And it's, that's why you have, so many people are going to that. We're in the times that you need to be proactive, everybody. And you need the best company to do that. And that's what Fisher Liberty Gold is. So it's a win-win-win with Adam. Adam, it's a win-win-win. They're winning with what I believe the best gold company they can get there with you guys, because there's different aspects to that. I mean, gold is gold and silver is silver, but it's all about, do they take care of each customer? Do they look at your situation? You guys do that, don't you, Adam? You look at each customer's situation?
Oh, absolutely. Each customer is tailored and taken care of by a full team of experts. We have a research team here, as well as over 50 people on our staff that make the customer and the client feel like family, right? We call it the Fisher family.
Right.
And that's because gold and silver in your portfolio, your money is important. And people want to feel like they're working with someone who's trusted and takes care of that for them. And you can absolutely feel that way with Fisher Liberty Gold. And don't forget, Mike, I want to let people know with qualifying orders, you can receive up to $20,000 in free silver delivered right to your door.
That's right. And you can also get a free pillow with qualified I forgot that one. You can get a free pillow with qualified buyers. And I want to tell you guys, you know, I was a little hesitant back in January and February when Lindell TV, when we split, I came back, we branded it, we got into the White House. We have White House correspondents and stuff now, 4 hours a day, the best TV lineup out there. And when I did that, I had to bring on more sponsors other than just My Pillow. We needed help. And I'll tell you, with the, and going, well, you know, gold companies, there's a, you know, they're all over the place. They all approached me, and I had to pick one that I thought would give the best customer service, best prices, treat every customer, you know, that they value them as a customer. And I vetted the company, but I'll tell you, now there's a track record. We got five months in here, you guys. All I have heard is good things. I haven't heard one negative, and believe me, I would hear it, and I'd be the first one to be calling Fisher Liberty Gold and going, "Hey, Alexandria, we got a problem." But instead, it's all praise. And by the way, these sponsors, Alexandria, the owner, he flew out to my trial, everybody, when I was just at the big trial that we won in Colorado. He flew out there just to give us, to have My Pillow and to have Lindell TV's back. So you guys, when you're getting there, you're helping yourself first and foremost, and then you're helping our sponsors with Lindell TV. So you're, you know, everyone says, well, Mike, how can we help in this for our country? How can we help? You know, what can we do? Well, right now you got it made. You can help yourself here with Fisher Liberty Gold, and you're helping me, and you're helping our Lindell TV. And so, you know, Adam, I can't thank you enough for you guys being such a great sponsor. And how typically now, if someone calls, you know, to get their whole picture, whatever. I mean, you take. Is it better to call or go online, or either one doesn't matter, right? They can call. And by the way, I'm going to give you guys that number again, 800-617-5373, or go to mypillowgold.com. Get your free presidential gold guide and free silver coin. And the qualified buyers, you're going to get a free My Pillow, and you're going to get up to $20,000 in free silver with your order. I'm going to kind of put you on the spot here, Adam, and I'm going to say, okay, if you had 1 minute to say why is your gold company so better than any other gold company? What makes you guys the best gold company? Okay, there you go.
Well, we align with your morals and your values. That's simply it.
Right.
Majority of our funds are donated to people just like yourself, as well as previous sponsors. We've done work with Turning Point USA. We've done work with James O'Keefe. We've done work with Roger Stone, and these are all household names, right? These are all people that are established within the Republican Conservative Party that, you know, these audiences can trust, right? People can trust when they come to us. So with that being said, we align ourselves with the people that you align yourself with. And as you know, those companies, Vanguard, BlackRock, right, Fidelity, they don't have our morals and values in line. They're doing some of the wokest things in the industry. Yes, exactly, right? And so you want to vote with your dollars. If you don't want them donating towards the next president that doesn't have your issues and your values at heart, then go ahead, give your money to them. But if you want to support the conservative movement, if you want to support the grassroots, then vote with your dollars and get physical gold and silver either at 800-617-5373 or go to mypillowgold.com, where you can receive your free presidential gold guide and a free silver coin.
That absolutely, you guys. You see what I'm talking about? Sponsors that sponsor Lindell TV here. They got, not only you're getting the best products with the gold and silver, they're treating every customer like their only customer. They're supporting. I might have been able to go out and get other sponsors that don't have our values, but that's not who I am. I'm not going to do it just to be for the almighty dollar. And everybody knows how, you know, how we need help right now. You know, everybody's seen me in the news. They know they've taken everything in this fight to save our country. Well, thank God thank our Lord that we have great sponsors like Fisher Liberty Gold. So where are you going to go? You want to go get gold, silver, and see what they can do for you? This is where you go. And I'm going to say it one more time. You're going to go to mypillowgold.com or call 800-617-5373. Call now, get your call in now because everybody's calling in, and receive your free presidential gold guide and your free silver coin. But you guys, if you qualify, you're also going to get a free My Pillow if you qualify, and up to $20,000 in free silver with your order. And you guys, all I've heard is rave reviews. So these guys have been here 5 months. I can't thank you enough, Adam. Thanks for coming on, and you guys are doing a great job. Congratulations on your expansion into Florida. And I go to Florida a lot. Maybe if that's where you'll be, maybe we'll meet in person soon. So God bless you.
I look forward to it.
Yeah, and say hello to all the great people at Fisher Liberty Gold. You guys have our back, and we have your back. God bless you.
Thank you so much for having us, Mike. Have a great day.
Whether it's being a weekend warrior or spending time with your family, feeling your best is the key to doing the things you love. That's why I'm excited to tell you about Nirvanta. It's a natural solution designed to help you stay active and live well naturally. Nirvanta is a topical blend of all natural essential oils like frankincense, myrrh, and a proprietary gold standard plant stock extract. It's perfect for your hands, feet, knees, back, or anywhere else that needs a little extra care. Use Nirvanta proactively as part of your daily maintenance routine, and you're guaranteed you're going to feel the difference. Simply massage Nirvanta in for at least 60 seconds, 2 to 3 times a day to get the best results. And if you're not completely satisfied, you get your money back. No questions asked. There's simply no risk and no reason not to try Nirvanta today. Right now, you get 15% off with code Lindell exclusively at nirvantahealth.com. So stop reaching out for that medicine cabinet. Get Nirvanta instead and experience the difference. Go to nirvantahealth.com. Use code Lindell to get 15% off today. Nirvanta Health. Live well naturally. With everybody talking about making America healthy again, I thought today'd be a great day to talk to all my fellow patriots about the importance of making your homes healthy again. Well, we have proudly partnered with airwaterhealing.com and their revolutionary whole home air purification system. The V3 from Air Water Healing does 3,000 square feet of purification. It eliminates dust, mold, viruses, and odors. But here's the part I love. They require no filters to ever be changed and virtually no maintenance. Whether you suffer from asthma, allergies, seasonal bronchitis, or just want to protect your family from the flu or even greater threats, don't wait to get your V3 from airwaterhealing.com today. Use code Lindell for 20% off in savings and free shipping. That's promo code Lindell at airwaterhealing.com.
We're back with today's Bible verse of the day. The verse for the day comes from the book of Isaiah, and it says this: "No weapon that is formed against me will prosper, and every tongue that accuses you in judgment will condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their vindication is from me, declares the Lord." Again, that's Isaiah 54. Verse 17. And just a quick reminder, you can support Mike Lindell and all of his efforts for election integrity. Just go to his website to donate what you can. You can donate $1, $5, $10, or more. People are donating all the way up to $1,000 to support Mike Lindell. That website is on your screen, mypillowtrial.com. 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 Again, Mike Lindell just finished a trial in Colorado. He won big with MyPillow, but there were parts where he still has work to do. And so an appeals process is taking place right now, the beginning stages, and he needs your help to finish the fight. Again, that's mypillowtrial.com. Donate what you can. You can also go to mypillow.com. Lots of great deals there. Just type in the code Vanessa. That's my name, Vanessa, VANESSA, for extra deals and extra savings. Go to mypillow.com. mypillow.com. Help support Mike Lindell and get so many new products for summertime, the fall season. It's all quickly approaching, and it's a win-win for everyone. You'll get great products, and Mike Lindell's staff will be happy packaging those up to be shipped to your house. And there is the website right there with more. The My Cross is huge. Everyone loves the My Cross. It's a replica of the cross that Mike Lindell wears around his neck every single day. The energy drinks are newer. People are loving them. Great deals there. Again, use the promo code Vanessa for extra savings. And that'll do it for us here today on Spin Room. Thanks so much for joining us. Mike Lindell will join you at the top of the hour for the Mike Lindell Show. In the meantime, his glory is next, and you're watching Lindell TV.
Friends, we all know the truth. Big Pharma and the federal bureaucracy have made a mess of health care in this country, and boy, that's an understatement. President Trump signed an executive order to bring prices down, and that's a great step. But we know that real change takes time. There's one pharmacy that is already stepping up. I want to tell you about All Family Pharmacy. They're not waiting. They're taking action now with a summer sale that gives you the power to take control of your health. Right now, through the end of June, you get 20% off site-wide, no insurance required. Did you hear that? 20% off site-wide, no insurance required. They work with licensed doctors in all 50 states, and they ship fast straight to your door. Whether it's ivermectin, hydroxychloroquine, methylene blue, antibiotics, emergency kits, or your daily prescriptions, this is the time to stock up. If you believe in medical freedom, if you're tired of waiting for someone else to fix things, do what I do. Take action. Go to allfamilypharmacy.com/Lindell and use promo code Lindell20, Lindell 20, for 20% off your entire order. That's allfamilypharmacy.com, Lindell. Promo code Lindell20. Let's protect our families, defend our freedom, and make America healthy again together.
Swollen limbs, joint pain, inflammation, skin aging, and cognitive decline. These are just a few of the awful side effects that you can experience due to poor blood circulation. And popping ibuprofen is not a solution to the pain. It's only temporary relief, and it's only masking the true problem, which is inflammation. Researchers are saying to add this Antarctic super nutrient to your diet. I'm talking about omega-3 fatty acids, but not just any form of omegas. These particular omega-3 fatty acids are sourced from wild-caught krill. Has been shown to support healthy blood pressure, circulation, brain health, as well as reduce inflammation, swelling, and joint pain. For a limited time, you can grab Native Path Antarctic Krill Oil for up to 66% off plus free shipping. Just go to getkrill.com/Lindell right now to get your special offer.